The sky was bruised, swollen with rain and rage. Thunder cracked across the heavens, and waves rose like mountains to devour the tiny boat carrying the teacher and his disciples. Water sloshed over the sides, soaking cloaks and sandals. The men scrambled, voices tangled in panic. "Master, don't you care that we are perishing?" Peter cried, clutching the side of the boat as it threatened to splinter under the storm's fury. But Jesus, he slept, head resting on a cushion, face calm, peace in a whirlwind. Then he rose unhurried and faced the storm. "Peace, be still." And the sea obeyed. The disciples stared in awe. The wind died, the waves bowed, and silence stretched over Galilee like a sacred veil. But in Jesus' eyes, the storm was not over. It waited on the other side. Dawn broke over the cliffs of the Gerasenes. The sun's pale light spilled over jagged rocks, illuminating a region few dared to enter. Caves and tombs dotted the hillside, ancient burial places forgotten by the living. There, a man howled. His name was no longer known. He had not spoken it in years, nor answered to it. He was a man who dwelled among the dead, who gashed his flesh with stones, whose body bore the marks of torment, scars layered upon scars. His hair was matted, his eyes wild. Chains lay broken at his feet, twisted like straw, remnants of failed attempts to bind him. He was feared, forgotten, cursed. Even the tombs trembled at his cries. He tore through ropes, shattered chains. No one could restrain him. They abandoned him to the tombs. He lived among bones and silence, except it was never silent in his mind. They were many, hundreds, thousands, an unrelenting legion of torment. From the cliffs he saw the boat. A man stood at the bow, tall, steady, cloaked in white. Not like the others who came to capture or bind. This one radiated calm. The voices stirred violently. A wind blew through the tombs. The pigs nearby snorted and shifted uneasily. "He's here. He's come for us." His legs moved before his mind caught up. Down the slope he ran, feet bare and bloodied. He collapsed before the man. His mouth opened, but the words were not his. "What have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I adjure you by God, do not torment me." Jesus looked down, eyes full of sorrow and authority. "Come out of the man, unclean spirit." He shuddered, seized. Jesus spoke again, voice like thunder and mercy intertwined. "What is your name?" And the answer came, a legion of voices trembling yet defiant. "My name is Legion, for we are many." A herd of pigs, 2,000 strong, grazed nearby. The demons begged, "Send us to the pigs. Let us enter them." Jesus raised his hand, not to grant their power, but to end it. "Go." A scream, inhuman, terrible, ripped through the air. He arched backward, mouth wide in agony. Then silence. The pigs squealed, stampeded, and rushed down the steep bank into the Sea of Galilee. They drowned, and the man, the wild one, lay still. The herdsmen fled, running to the city. Word spread like wildfire. Crowds rushed to the scene. What they found stunned them. The man who had torn chains and terrified villages now sat at Jesus' feet, clothed, calm, his eyes no longer feral but filled with light. He looked around with awe and confusion, like someone waking from a nightmare. The people murmured. Some crossed themselves, others backed away. "This is impossible," someone whispered. But it was real. Still fear clung to them like mist. "Leave us," a man said. "Please," a woman added. "We beg you, go away from our region." They saw the cost, the drowned pigs, the power. They didn't see the mercy. Jesus turned to leave. His disciples followed, silent and sober. The healed man ran after them. "Rabbi, please let me come with you." Jesus stopped. His eyes softened. Number, return to your home. Go to your people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he had mercy on you. The next day, whispers filled the air. Is that him? The madman? No, it can't be. Look at him. He's smiling. He's speaking. The healed man stood in the marketplace, voice strong. I lived among the tombs. I was bound by demons, legion upon legion. But the Son of God crossed the stormy sea for me. He saw me. He freed me. He gave me back my name. Crowds gathered. Children sat at his feet. Mothers wept. Fathers listened. A story of death turned to life rippled across the 10 cities. Some mocked. Many believed. Jesus never returned to the region during his earthly ministry, but his voice echoed there through the healed man. And long after the boat vanished beyond the horizon, the man once known only as the demoniac walked among the living, not as a beast, but as a brother, redeemed, restored. He who had no home found purpose. He who once lived among tombs became a living testimony. Because one stormy night the Savior crossed the sea for one soul, and that was enough.